Okay, we're letting this connect here. This is the making sure the technology gets connected. Uh, Paul Hitchcock, founder, president, Giant Jacks Media. Okay, I want to get into this. Couple things. Happy Friday, and I'm here in California and ready for the weekend. So, okay, when you're reaching out, I work with Vistage chairs, executive coaches, business owners, law firms, big time focus on our proprietary AI engine for pipeline management, list curation, list vetting, LinkedIn outreach, all of it from really womb to tomb. We do it all. And then the marketing. And, if you follow me, you know all the stuff we do, and you can check out my site and see it all. But for sure, the outreach, automation, LinkedIn campaigns is important. And I want to show you my campaign and how we use automation to reach out on LinkedIn. Now, I'll say this. There's a lot of people out there pitching all over LinkedIn. I get it. I get pitched 15 times a day on, let me do lead gen for you. Let me do, get you 10 new booking, meetings in a month. There's so many carnival barkers out there, and they don't even look at what I do. And you probably get the same thing. I'm like, brother, I'm in the business and you're pitching me. And so, and I probably 25, 30 connection requests a day from these people. And so, I just work it differently. The campaigns, LinkedIn campaigns, email campaigns, cold outreach, we all have to do that, but you've got to do it professionally, and it needs to be connected with other important pieces of building your business. If it's just done on its own, you're just hammering out cold outreach campaigns. Let's get on a call. Here's my product. Here's my service. You might have some success, but it's not a way to build a business, in my opinion. It's not the way I've ever done it. And it's an important piece, but not the total piece. You have to have the marketing, original content that goes along with it, nurturing those people with email blogs. LinkedIn live webinars that you do on LinkedIn are incredible for building engagement and getting interest in you and awareness of what you're doing. So there's things around it, these cold outreach campaigns that need to happen. Otherwise, for me, it's bubblegum and toothpicks. And so I see those people pitching, and I even see higher level people that are trying to piece together, they're going for it, an opportunity. Hey, let me do LinkedIn campaigns for you, or let me do these email campaigns. Let me get calls booked for you. If you're not really building a business with all the pieces around it, and building relationships and guiding, teaching, helping people, and you're just banging out, want to get on calls, get new members to your Vistage group or new clients to your executive coaching practice or whatever it is, I'm sorry. So this is here I'm going to show you a slice. This is on the campaign side. Let me just focus on this. So we've got these amazing tools. This is a campaign I'm doing, and here's what we have the ability to do. First of all, we're going into Sales Navigator. We're finding the people that are not connected to you, first and foremost. And we're experts on Sales Navigator. It's a great tool. Maybe you have it, and it's fantastic. You got to know how to use that tool right. But here's the key. There's stuff you got to do with that tool. I do love Sales Navigator versus other lead generation, search filters like Zoom Info, because I say this, everyone says Zoom Info is so great. We use Zoom Info, Sales Navigator, isn't that great? Completely disagree. Think about this. On Sales Navigator, the information in there on where someone works, email addresses, phone numbers, titles is updated by the people themselves in there. So people are self-managing themselves. They're on LinkedIn. They don't want old data. It is updated dynamically on the go versus Zoom Info, for example. They rely on third parties to go scrape for information. And so there's a lag there always. It could be days, weeks, months even. And so the reliability isn't greater with an expensive service like Zoom Info. Now, there's other things they do that Navigator doesn't do. But for lists, we're all on LinkedIn, and the current information piece of it, I love it. So just keep that in mind. But what we do is we go find this list, and now we download the list. So we have the tools to get it downloaded into a spreadsheet. And this is where we then get our AI tool on it. So we will then have AI run it. And for coaches and vintage chairs in particular, they want to see revenue, headcount, emails, of course. So we're getting that stuff. AI tool is insane for that. And quite frankly, our proprietary AI tool looks at Zoom info anyway. So, we have a very, very sophisticated AI engine that does all this. And so we're pulling that information and getting a very clean list and getting non-qualifieds out of there. So now we have a clean list, which is killer. What do you do with a list? It's your lead list. You need to now build relationships, get connected, nurture, get on calls, obviously. So now we take the clean list, load it into our dashboard. You're looking at mine here, and we start reaching out. LinkedIn connections, because not everybody's going to connect to the entire list, right? We all get that. But we have very good campaigns that convert for connections and so forth. So now we want people connecting in LinkedIn. We want to build up that community. We're also, with AI tool and automation, reaching out via emails. We have some really great content that goes out with testimonials for clients and so forth. Calendar embedding, multiple drips, SMS is involved. Our tool has the logic in it, which is incredible, where it can respond to emails if somebody's emailing back. And so fully automated, fully AI. It's going out high level. I use it for myself for all this, by the way. So now it's going out doing all that stuff for the client. And so on the LinkedIn side, what you're looking at here, this is where we run the LinkedIn campaigns. This is the dashboard. The AI pipeline management and booking is another dashboard specifically for tracking opportunities. But this is the reach out here. So here's what we do. Here's my campaign. So I'm the first thing I do is I like posts before connecting with somebody. So we have the ability to automate the liking of a post. You can even follow somebody before connecting, but I like a post. If they are not posting on LinkedIn, then the system recognizes that and skips that activity. But I'm liking, and then 3 hours after I like the post, I send a connection request. You can see this here. Okay. If they do not accept after 10 days, I end that campaign. So now I got a list of people who are not connected, outstanding connection requests. I can reconnect after a certain period of time. So I track all that, but I ended after 10 days. I give 10 people 10 days. If they accept my connection request, 3 hours, I send a message. And I've written all these messages. Obviously, this is automated, but it's my voice. It's what I would say anyways. And then I send a message. That time period is essential, 3 hours, because I'm on LinkedIn all day long, and I'm very active on it for obvious reasons. Not everybody's like me, or maybe you're on it as much as me, but not everyone's like that. So people tend to be on LinkedIn for like a window of time, and they're looking at it, whether they're, working during the week or, back home from vacation. They're looking at it in time windows and not all day long, every day like me. So I like to tighten up my messaging. So I send a message. If they reply, automation stops. They're in my inbox. And now the pipeline management takes over, grabs them, and starts booking. If they don't respond to my message, I wait 3 days and I send another message written by me. Then I wait 4 days, send another message. Obviously, if they reply here, it ends. And then I've got if after 5 days, no reply, it ends. You can't see it down here, but it ends. And then if they replied, it ends. So this is my sequence. And I have multiple campaigns going on, and we run campaigns uh, to new connections, but also to existing connections. But I just wanted you to give you a look at the workflow and how automation can help. And so, if you're not running these LinkedIn campaigns and reaching out, or you're doing it one by one, bing, 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 you got to embrace the tools. And so I'll say that. A couple other things I want to say here is that Giant VIP blog down below. If you text Giant Help to that number, every Friday I send out a blog. I'm just guiding, teaching, helping. It's giving out information and stuff to help you, not pitching. So check that out. Get into the blog that way. And then if you want to get on a call with me, what you can do is, let me put this up here, is there's a QR code. So if you scan that QR code, then you can get on a call with me, and that goes right to my calendar. And let's talk about your business. Happy to share. Let's get acquainted. And I'm a good guy to know. Got a massive following. Always invite people to be on my Giant TV media channel, which is not a cost thing. We could talk about that, where I could feature you, interview you about your business, live stream that as a LinkedIn event. It's awesome for awareness. So just a lot of good stuff we could talk about. And of course, happy to share everything I'm doing, AI, and how I'm scaling a bunch of other businesses, people I'm working with in my own. So there it is, QR code. All right, stay tuned. More good stuff coming always. Thanks.